A tough game tonight against number 11 UW-Whitewater. What do you think enabled you to pull back into the game toward the end of the first half?
Well, first of all, I think that we fell behind again, which is a trend for us that it was tough for us to really fight back out of that hole. I thought that defensively that we cleaned some things up. We tightened some things up. We started to get good defensive stops, and we played more to the game plan. I believe we were down 9-1 and fought our way back in. Got to the free throw line and started to play a little bit more of our game to get us back in. But the energy that it takes for us to fight out of that hole a lot of times has been a trend for us, and we have to do a much better job coming off the tip.
A tough fourth quarter for you. What would have you wanted to see?
Well, I told the team a lot of times when it comes down to a 2-point game, you have to reflect back onto what happened during the course of the game. You've got two very good teams playing against each other. We missed 10 free throws. It's been a trend for us. It's an important statistic, and down the stretch, we missed some 2-foot shots. We had a couple of wide open layups. We went away from, I think, what we were doing well in the fourth quarter. We were getting the ball inside. We were getting touches on the inside. We went with a lot of perimeter shots, and for us, again, it's really important that we stay with our game plan. But when those things happen, a lot of times you have to reflect back onto that. You've got two very good teams, and we did a good job of holding Whitewater at, I think, 25% from the floor, but they had 16 offensive boards, and so we played a lot more defense than we had to tonight. And so if you look at our team, most of the time we can point to free throw shooting, our defensive rebounding, making sure that we get touches on the inside, and our starts. Those are themes that we have to get much better at as a team.
Another tough competition coming up on Wednesday against Oshkosh. Can you prepare us for that game?
Going to be another great team. There's 4 teams in the WIC that are ranked right now. I think we're proving that we are that quality of a team. But for this team, maturity-wise, in order for us to beat these teams, we've got to make sure that we stay with the game plan the entire time, that we understand our strengths, and that when we get to the free throw line, we knock down free throws, especially on the road. We beat them in overtime over there last year. It was a key game. It's the end of the first round for us over there. And we've got to fight our way back in here, and we're going to have to win some tough road games to stay in the top part of the league. And the schedule really plays onto our side, where we have a lot of home games down the stretch. And again, for this team, I think that the key for us is that we understand what our strengths are, and we do it from start to finish.
Well, thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you. Go Blue Goats.